Hi everyone. I'm here again with the gut girl, Nicole. How you doing, Nicole?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So I want y'all to know that Nicole told me that I have to stop using paper plates. You told me that, right?
Yes, yes, I did.
There-
I
There's
tell
so
everyone that.
there's so many little things out there these days that affect our bodies. And you told me that because of the xenoestrogens, right?
Exactly.
Plastics and so on. So we're going to talk about something that you said is raising its, we'll call it an ugly head, forever chemicals. There's lots of chemicals, but what are forever chemicals?
So, forever chemicals in the short is called PFAs. They are man made chemicals that don't break down in the system. They don't break down outside of the system, nor do they break down in your body.
So
So, you have
why would we eat them, or do we not eat them? Or
you don't want to eat them. You don't want to eat off paper or paper
so what
plates.
are these forever chemicals disguised as food?
So it's everything that you make them, everything you make food in. You have to make sure that your pots and pans don't have forever chemicals in them. You want to make sure that your leggings don't have forever chemicals in them. The latest in I mean, for years now, all of us women have been running around in leggings. But I have news for you, and I'm going to crush everybody's dreams because I love leggings too, like crazy. But you have to be careful. And some of our biggest brand, most expensive leggings are made, and especially in women's private parts, with forever chemicals because nobody wants to buy leggings that don't pass the sweat test. And that's what happens. They put forever chemicals there, so they do. But what is that doing? It's directly going into your system in some of the most vulnerable spots in your body. So they do not break down and they can cause massive problems. Um, when you have pots and pans, you want to pick your stainless steel or your cast iron pans. Those are the ones that are, if these ones running around touting Teflon, those are forever chemicals. It's huge. Um, Causing kidney cancer, causing testicular cancer. It's increasing cholesterol. If you're one of those people who eat great and all of those kind of things, you're like, why is my cholesterol high? Maybe you should check out the chemicals you're using. It's a huge damage to the liver and immune system, you guys. It's huge. Can cause high blood pressure. Um, and also and nowadays, and Steve, you know this, everything that we're using and we're using so that speeds up the process, helps us get through our day better, but those kind of things are also damaging our children. Developmental effects are happening because of these forever chemicals. We're heating everything in plastic or in Teflon pans because they don't slip and it's easy to wash.
Yeah, I'm not this liberal guy, but just being honest. I mean, if you guys don't want to pay attention to me now, that's okay. But I will say there is something to this environmental stuff. You know, we are harming the environment, the air, the water, the plastics everywhere. So I'm going to have to go along with that. It's go ahead.
I'm going to piggyback on that because it's not, and I'm going to be the bad guy here too. It's not from our cows in a regenerative farm that's causing the problem. It's the Teflon pans and the makeups and lotions and plastics. We're all putting that in. That's what's damaging our ozone, not, what we need to purely eat, like grass-fed, grass-finished beef from a regenerative farm.
Right. And when the food you eat, what are the animals eating? And like I said, I'm coming from kind of a conservative angle, but it matters how these animals are treated. I mean, we're getting kind of sidetracked, but it matters how these animals are treated. They have to be treated well. It makes a difference.
You guys, it makes a difference not only for the animal, but it makes a difference going into your body. I don't know, like if you did any research on a stressed animal, you're eating that stressed animal. And trust me, I eat plenty of beef. I am not a vegetarian, but nor do I not condone that. But um, I definitely make sure I know where my beef, my chicken, my everything comes from, and that they're treated well. And that is taking care of our planet also.
It is. And I mean, we kind of got sidetracked with this because we're talking about these forever chemicals. All these things are a little part of what affects our health, and what affects animals' health. I mean, they live in the environment too,
Yep,
and, like I don't, I'm not trying to sound weird or anything, but this stuff does matter.
it
Um,
does. It really does for all of us
it
involved.
does. In the water we drink, in the air, and everything we do. And 10 years ago, I never thought I'd hear myself saying, "Hey, we all got to kind of do our part. You know, don't throw your trash on the ground," and blah blah blah. So, anything else? I mean, forever chemicals, are they just in like pans and stuff, or are they somewhere else?
No, they're everywhere. They're food packages. So when you go to the store and you buy a cellophane wrapped plastics, or your takeout food is in the terrible wrap, lotions, cleaners, nail polish, clothing, it's even in um, baby formula food.
Wow.
It's
All right,
You
so I
gotta
got
look at what you're putting in.
I got one last question for you. So what do we
Yep.
do? What do we do?
You look for the things that are organically made. You look for grass fed, grass finished food. You look
I
for,
mean, now
you
we're
know,
looking at what the organic containers too.
yeah, absolutely. I do. And my husband just goes, "Oh my gosh, here we go again."
Yeah.
But I do. We're even looking into mattresses that are organically made or, from bamboo and that kind of stuff rather than a traditionally made where there's a chemical topping on it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. My wife's looking into linen sheets right now. I think she got us.
Yeah,
So linen sheets, it's supposed
exactly.
to be good for our health. So,
Yep.
all right. Well, as always, we thank you for your input, Nicole, on forever chemicals. Everybody watch out for those. Don't pollute. And thank you, Nicole. And we will talk to you next time.
Well, thanks for having me.